Sure, Krish. So machine learning, we have now, introduced in two specific C's of our 4C approach. One is on the cloud observability side, where we, make use of machine learning in two scenarios. One is as and when we are learning from the infrastructure about the usage data of various resources, starting from containers, serverless to the normal virtual machine and storages. So based on the previous behavior, right? So the system is able to predict how the performance or utilization is going to be for the next 15 days. Now, what it does is it is like a proactive approach to the entire observability concept. Now, how it helps is, one is the capacity planning. Now I know how do I plan my capacity for next 2 weeks, assuming there is a festival, there is a holiday season coming for e-commerce portal, there might be more number of hits to my application. That is one part. Second is it also helps in reduction of noise. Now, when I know that I'm going to get a threshold ticket for the operation team, let's say on the 7th or 8th day, and that might be falling on a Sunday, where most of my operation team will be on leave. Now, can I plan a little bit ahead and do something about that threshold on Friday itself, and hence I could get rid of that threshold. Now, with this, we are again getting into a mode of, instead of asking customers what you want to monitor at what level, we are letting the system monitor the usage of the infrastructure and associated resources, and we are letting the system identify the different threshold conditions that are applicable for different workloads. So every workload has its own requirement in terms of whether it is a CPU consuming resource or a memory hogging resource. So accordingly, for each of this resource and workload, the monitoring, etc., is completely set by the system, because system is able to understand the previous behavior and it is able to predict how the future is going to be. Now, this is on the learning from the usage. Now, second is, once we have it, we have tied this machine learning data to our AI framework, where it takes remedial action. So what is happening with the system is, the more and more ops team is acting on these threshold alerts, whether it could be just a resize or restart, or it could be a stop. So based on various actions, the system is learning about this action, and it is predicting, hey, if there is a human being involved with this kind of threshold for a production kind of workload, then he should have restarted the machine or restarted the application. And the confidence level of doing that based on the previous action is X percentage. It could vary from 0 to 100. So now that gives the flexibility. What we are rolling out to our enterprise customers is, they can define if the system should take an action instead of waiting for someone. If the confidence level is, let's say, at 99.9%, beyond, below that confidence level, let the alert be taken care or the action be taken care by a human being. But if the confidence level is 90.9.9, let the system automatically do it. By the way, system not only does it silently, system can go ahead and create a ticket in service now, and once the alert is resolved, then it can again close the ticket in service now, so that tomorrow when ops team comes, they can maybe do a deeper analysis of this was a temporal alert what system was able to resolve. Having said that, maybe a problem a ticket has to be created to solve the problem permanently. So that's how the AI and ML system is helping. And what we see currently in beta version, so this is available in production in the release, we are now extending that to our recommendation engine itself, the compliance. Now, if there is a, we talked about continuous compliance, again, for each of this identified non-compliance, we have the corresponding, action available. Again, system is taking over, and if at all there are any non-compliance identified, system is able to, apply the recommendations and close that non-compliance.